Matthew chapter 8, the authority of the king in action. Matthew 8 marks a decisive shift in the gospel narrative. After Matthew 5 to 7, where Jesus teaches with authority, Matthew 8 shows Jesus exercising that authority in the real world. What Jesus declared with his mouth in the Sermon on the Mount, he now demonstrates with his life. This chapter answers a critical question. Is Jesus' kingdom merely words or does it carry power? Point number 1, cleansing of the leper. Jesus has authority over uncleanness. A leper approaches Jesus, unclean, rejected, and excluded. He says, "Lord, if you're willing, you can make me clean." Notice this. He doesn't question Jesus' power. He questions Jesus' willingness. Jesus responds in 3 shocking ways. 1, he touches the unclean. 2, he wills the healing. And 3, he restores the man fully. Jesus says, "I'm willing. Be clean." Under the law, uncleanness spreads from the unclean to the clean. With Jesus, holiness spreads from him to the unclean. This reveals the heart of the kingdom. Jesus does not avoid brokenness, he overwhelms it. Point 2, healing of the centurion's servant. Authority through faith, not proximity. The centurion is a Gentile, a Roman officer, an outsider, yet he says, "Only say the word." He understands authority. Distance doesn't matter when authority is real. Jesus responds, "I have not found such great faith in all of Israel." This means that outsiders will enter the kingdom, insiders may miss it. Faith is not access to power, but faith is trust in the king who holds it. Point 3, healing Peter's mother-in-law. Authority that restores for service. Jesus heals her fever instantly, and then she got up and began to serve him. Healing in scriptures, it's restoration to purpose. This is the kingdom pattern. Jesus heals, people rise, and people serve. Grace does not end in comfort, it produces devotion. Point 4, many healings and the prophecy of Isaiah fulfilled. Authority that bears our burdens. Matthew quotes Isaiah 53, "He took our infirmities and bore our diseases." Jesus doesn't just remove symptoms, he carries brokenness. The kingdom advances through a suffering servant, not a distant ruler. Point 5, the cost of following Jesus. Authority that demands allegiance. 2 would-be followers appear, one eager but idealistic, and one hesitant and delayed. The contrast is deliberate. Jesus is clear. No promise of comfort, no room for delay. Let the bury their own dead. Jesus isn't recruiting admirers. He's calling for disciples, followers. Point 6, calming the storm. Authority over creation. The disciples panic while Jesus sleeps. If you can sleep in a storm, you have authority over it. He rebukes their fear, then he rebukes the storm. And creation obeys. The one who spoke order in Genesis now commands chaos into peace. Fear reveals who we believe is really in control. Point 7, delivering the demon-possessed man. Authority over the demonic realm. The demons recognize Jesus immediately, acknowledge his authority, and fear his judgment. But the townspeople asked Jesus to leave. Why? Freedom disrupted their economy. They preferred stability over the salvation of a soul. Here's the summary. Matthew 8 reveals kingdom authority over sickness, over sin, over uncleanness, over distance, nature, demons, and over human allegiance. Jesus doesn't just announce the kingdom, he enforces it. Real people have real problems and Jesus is bringing real solutions with authority. But Matthew 8 reminds us something even greater and something deeper. The deepest miracles is not the healing of bodies, but the recognition that Jesus Christ is the Christ, Son of the living God. Not the casting out of demons, but the transfer of people from darkness into light. The kingdom Jesus revealed in Matthew 8 is still advancing today, quietly, powerfully, relentlessly. The question is not whether the king still works today. It is whether we are willing to live under his reign. Will we trust him? Will we follow him? Will we let his authority disrupt our comfort? Miracles still matter. But the greatest miracle is surrender. If you want to submit to the king, not just as a spectator, but as a participant in his advancing kingdom, walking in fellowship with this powerful king, type kingdom in the comments and join our free Antioch group. The link is under our bio. I'll keep you updated on events, teachings, and future lives. If this has blessed you, share it with someone and comment kingdom down below. God bless.